All right, here we are, angles and parallel lines. Okay, so take a minute and label your notebook. Make sure you write the date up top there, okay? And we are going to start talking today. Transversal, write down the definition of transversal in your notes. Okay, transversal, I don't have to copy it up there, you can see from your book that it is a line that intersects two other lines at different points. So if here's my two lines, typically they're parallel, and I've got this line that cuts through them. This is my transversal, okay? That line that cuts through two other lines. All right. We're going to talk about corresponding angles today and alternate interior angles. All right. So we're going to just stick with this picture, okay? I'm going to leave that right up there, and we'll put our definitions underneath it. Corresponding angles. Remember, that's the symbol for angles, okay? Corresponding angles, write down the definition, pause the video, lie on the same side of the transversal and in corresponding positions. Okay? So we're going to number this picture. Try to number it like your book so it matches up. 2, 3, 4. Okay. So in this picture, okay, which are corresponding. They're in the keyword, like when we did adjacent angles, we said the keyword was neighbor. The keyword for corresponding angles is matching. Okay, they're in a matching spot. Okay, so if I look at my picture here, okay, 1 and 5 are in a matching spot. They're kind of where these angles go real wide. Okay, they're in a matching spot. So corresponding angles would be angle 1 and angle 5. Okay, well, what's another set of corresponding angles? Because there's a lot up here. Let's find another pair that's in a matching spot. Number 4 and number 8. Okay, so angle 4 and angle 8 are corresponding angles. So there's two more pairs. See if I can use another color. Angle 2 and angle 6. Okay, angle 2 and angle 6 are corresponding angles. And there's one more pair. And what are they? Yep, angle 3 and angle 7. Okay, so those are my 4 pairs of corresponding angles in this picture. All right, now we're going to look at it a little bit differently. Alternate interior angles. Okay, pause the video and write down the definition for alternate interior angles. They lie within a pair of lines on opposite sides of the transversal. So your key there is interior. Okay, I'm going to have to draw this picture again because now I've colored all over it. Okay, I'm going to draw it like the picture above, alternate interior angles. There's my parallel lines. Here's my transversal. Okay, we've got the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, there's our numbers. So it looks like the one in the textbook. Now you see that those outside number angles are gone. We're talking about interior angles. They're only on the inside of this figure. Okay, these outside angles don't count. Interior angles. Now, alternate interior angles means that they are diagonal across from each other. So 2 and 3 are alternate interior angles. They're interior, they're only on the inside of the figure, and they're on alternating sides, kind of opposite sides. Okay? So in this picture, angle 2 and angle 3 are alternate interior angles. Well, then there's only one other pair. What are they? Angle 1 and angle 4. Okay, angle 1 and angle 4 are also alternate interior angles. Okay? All right, now, here's another thing we got to know. Corresponding angles that are in those matching spots, guess what? They are congruent. Ding, 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 ding. That's going to help us when we get to those puzzle problems. Guess what about alternate interior angles? They are also congruent. Ding, 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 ding. Okay? That is great to know. So far we know that vertical angles are congruent, alternate interior angles are congruent, corresponding angles are congruent. Supplementary angles add up to 180. Complementary angles add up to 90, and adjacent angles don't add up to anything, and they don't have to be the same. They're just neighbors, okay? That's what we've got so far. So let's put all this amazing knowledge to work. All right, example 1. Okay? Identifying angles. Oh, there's so much drawing. Okay. Try my best here to do this picture. And yes, you need to draw it too. I am not doing fantastic. Okay. 1, 2, 5, 6. It's going to help you so much, though, when you see these pictures later. 4 and 7 and 8. Okay. You probably need to pause the video to copy that for a minute. So the question is, identify a pair of corresponding angles and a pair of alternate interior angles. All right, so let's go through what we could have. I'm just going to abbreviate here. Corresponding angles, okay? Remember, those are in a matching spot. I could have 1 and 3. 2 and 4. 5 and 7. Or 6 and 8. Okay, those are my possibilities that I could have. Okay, alternate interior angles, alternate interior angles. Remember those. Now I'm taking out 1, 5, 4, and 8. 1, 5, 4, and 8 they're not even in the picture anymore. Okay, only 2, 3, 6, and 7. Well, I have to alternate. So 2 and 7 and 3 and 6. Those are my pairs of alternate interior angles. Okay. All right. Quick check to 1. I want you to pause it and give it a try. Okay. They want us to look at this picture and tell what kind of angles those are. Okay. Alternate, corresponding alternate interior, or neither. Could be neither. All right. So pause the video. Try to erase these lines around those angles that I did. Okay, let's take a look at that. So first ones they say are 3 and 6. 3 and 6. Well, we should know that. We just did it. 3 and 6 are alternate interior. Okay, they're inside the figure and they're in alternating spots. Okay. No, B is 5 and 7. They're in that matching spot. Which one meant matching? Corresponding angles. And C, 1 and 8. 1 and 8. Neither, right? Neither. They're not corresponding or alternate interior. Okay? Okay. Next thing we're going to look at, top of page 219. Okay, top of 219. It says that when a transversal intersects 2 parallel lines, the corresponding angles are congruent and the alternate interior angles are congruent. Aren't you lucky that I already told you that and we already wrote it in our notes? Okay, they're congruent, corresponding angles and alternate interior. All right, example 2. Okay, example 2. A carpenter wants to make the hat rack at the left and needs to find all the angle measurements. We're not going to draw the hat rack. Okay, I got to cancel that somewhere. He knows that line R is parallel to line S and the measure of angle 4 is 63 degrees. All right, so that we know. So let's take a look at the picture. Okay, measure of angle 4 is 63 degrees and they're asking what is the measure of angle 5. You might have to turn your book a little bit sideways. You need to say, are those any of the pairs we've learned? Are they complementary, supplementary, vertical angles, corresponding, alternate interior? Are they any of those things? Well, are they? Take a look at them. Yes. Okay. They are alternate interior angles. Okay. So if they're alternate interior angles, they are congruent. We just learned that. Okay. And we're going to write that here. They are alternate interior angles. So they are congruent. They're both 63 degrees. Okay. All right. Pause the video. Try quick check 2. Use your amazing angle knowledge to solve that one. Okay. So measure of angle 3 is 117. Remember that means it's an obtuse angle, more than 90 degrees. All right, 117 for measure of angle 3. And they want to know 6 and 7. Okay. So look at 3 and look at 6 and 7. Are they any specific kinds of angles? Yeah, 3 and 7 are corresponding angles. Okay, are corresponding angles congruent? They're in matching spots. Yep, they're congruent. And 3 and 6 are alternate interior angles. So they're all congruent. Okay? So measure of angle 6 is also going to be 117 because they are alternate interior. Okay? And the measure of angle 7 is going to be 117 because those two are corresponding. You could also say angle 6 and angle 7 are vertical angles, which makes them congruent. Remember at the beginning, I said there's a lot of ways to solve these, okay? All right, we're not going to do example 3. I don't like that part, okay? So we have gotten to the end, okay? You've done a good job. There's a lot of information in 7-1 and 7-2. I know, okay? That's why we've taped them. We can go back and look. You're going to want to look at these notes a lot, okay? So keep them handy. But you guys have got this. You're super smart. Okay, here's the joke. What does a cloud wear under his raincoat? Thunderwear. Okay, see you guys soon. Miss you. Do a good job. Bye.